For this week starting 26th June to 3rd July, the weekly astrology predictions will be a recorded video. Now we will start with Mesh Rashi. If you are born in Mesh Rashi or Aries sign, then definitely this is a very good week for you. This week is really good for re-establishing contact with those friends and relatives with whom you have lost contact. This week will also be fruitful if you are trying to transform your life for better. If you are passing through a bad dasha of any malefic planet, then try to be little bit diplomatic with your family members. During this week, you can make new attempts to improve your health and fitness. Then comes Taurus, also called Rashi. For those who are born in Taurus sign, this week is really good. This week will be very fruitful for those people who are passing through good dashas. If you are born in Rashi but passing through a bad dasha, you have to be careful in your business. You may incur losses if you are not careful. So, you have to be careful and you can do donations in order to minimize losses. You can donate food or any other things to devotees in temples or to temple priests. Next is Gemini sign, also called Mithun Rashi. If you are a Mithun Rashi person who is passing through a good dasha, definitely you can undertake pilgrimages which has been pending for a long time. But if you are a Mithun Rashi person who is passing through bad dasha, then it is time for you to do some meditation, because meditation will help you to calm down and you will not argue with your friends and relatives. If you are a Mithun Rashi person who is passing through bad dasha, you have to be careful in your business also. Next is Karkarashi. For Karkarashi people, this week will be very good, especially if you are passing through a very good dasha. If you are passing through a bad dasha, you have to be careful about your father's health. You can avoid that by donating in temples. Next is Simha Rashi or Leo zodiac sign. If you are a Simha Rashi person who is passing through a very bad dasha, you have to be careful with your business partners as well as life partners. You should try to be more adjustable and diplomatic with your life partner as well as business partner. Next is Kanya Rashi. For Kanya Rashi people who are passing through good dashas, you can undertake pilgrimages or any long travel which has been pending for a long time. On the other hand, if you are a Kanya Rashi person who is passing through a very bad dasha, then you should be careful about your health. From this week onwards, you can start new health practices which will improve your health. Next is Tularashi. For all Tularashi people, they must be careful in the first 4 days of the week. All Tularashi people should be careful on 26th, 27th and 28th of June. If you are a Tularashi person, you have to be careful while driving on the road and while talking to other people. The second half of the week will be better for you. Next is Scorpio, also called Vrishchika Rashi. If you are a Vrishchika Rashi person, you have to be careful on 28th of June, 29th of June and 30th of June. During these 3 days of the week, all Vrishchika Rashi people should be careful while driving on the road, while dealing with financial transactions and while communicating with other people. If you are a Vrishchika Rashi person who is passing through a very bad dasha, this week you will experience bouts of depression. So, try to do some meditation or try to visit some temple. Next is Sagittarius or Dhanu Rashi. All Dhanu Rashi people should be careful on the first 3 days of July. If you are a Dhanu Rashi person, you have to be careful while dealing with financial transactions, while driving on the road, and while communicating with other people, especially on 1st July, 2nd July, and 3rd July. If you are a Dhanu Rashi person who is passing through bad dasha, there will be health problems for your father and spouse. Next is Makar Rashi. If you are a Makar Rashi person who is passing through good dasha, this week will be very good for you. You can use this week to acquire new knowledge. If you are a Makar Rashi person who is passing through a bad dasha and antardasha, then you may face health problems. You can use this week to improve your health by doing exercises or yoga. Next is Kumbarashi. If you are a Kumbarashi person who is passing through a good dasha, this week will be very good for you. You can start some new hobbies. On the other hand, if you are a Kumbarashi person who is passing through a bad dasha, then you should use this week to concentrate on your health. You can do meditation or yoga to feel much better. Finally, we have Meen Rashi. If you are a Meen Rashi person who is passing through a good dasha, you can use this week to increase your wealth. You can start any savings scheme this week. On the other hand, if you are a Meen Rashi person who is passing through a very bad dasha, then there is high chance of having conflicts in your house. There is also chance of bad health for your mother. You can avoid this by indulging yourself in some social service. All the predictions that I gave till now, they are all generalized predictions only. If you want personalized, accurate predictions, then you should analyze your own birth chart. Have a nice week.